Hello and welcome to day 30 of our 30-day yoga therapy challenge. I'm trying to squish myself to fit into the screen here. Let's just keep it super simple and have a really relaxed practice today, but remain, open and curious about your movement and what you're experiencing as you practice today. So let's come down to lying on our backs in a constructive rest. Knees are bent, feet are hip distance apart. Make sure you have a little bit of space on either side of you. Let's just take a moment to settle in. Feeling the soles of the feet against the floor, the back of your pelvis, your upper back, the back of your head. And checking in with your breath, aware of each inhale and each exhale. Is your breath fast? Is it strained, shallow, deep, relaxed, at ease? Just notice what your baseline is right now. And we'll keep checking in as we go and noticing if anything shifts or changes up for you. We're going to start to explore taking the legs to the side, back to center, and to the side. And as you do this, the upper body stays relaxed. And I want you to pay attention to the outer edge and inside edges of the feet and really press them down. So as my legs go to the right, I'm pressing down through the outer edge of my right foot and the inner edge of my left foot. And then the opposite as you go to the other side. Kind of like really karate chopping the feet down. And notice what this experience is like for you. Can you sense the inside and outside of your thighs? As you go. And if you feel really tight or like pinchy in the front of your hips in your groin area, this might find some like really nice relief for you. Let's do 2 more on each side. Easy breath. And then once you finish, come back to center. And just take a few easy breaths. And then bring your awareness to behind your knees and all the way up to your bum. So we're going to lift the hips, but I want you to think of the direction of energy or the direction of movement coming from behind the knees up to the bum as you lift the hips and then lower back down. We're just moving into a gentle bridge. And it doesn't have to be a big lift. Maybe it's just maybe an inch off the floor. Let your back feel comfortable, feeling the engagement through the back of the legs and the bum. Maybe linking movement with breath, or going a little bit slower and taking your time. Maybe it will feel right for you to hold it for a couple breaths. So just explore, really listening to what feels good in your body and follow that. So maybe it's being in motion, maybe it's being in stillness, maybe it's not doing this one at all and just resting in constructive rest. Noticing where the effort is. And then if you're holding, lowering down again. And let's pause for a few breaths. Take your arms out to the side. And then we're going to start with the right hand. You're going to start to curl the right hand, bending the elbow, the hands coming towards the front of the shoulder. And then you're making contact with the front of the shoulder, sliding your hand across the chest to the other shoulder, down the opposite arm. And that arm, as it comes across, the shoulder blade starts to lift, and the upper body starts to rotate as you keep sliding that right hand towards the left palm. And then pause. And then we're reversing, sliding the hand back across the arm, across the chest, and then unfurling the arm back out to the side. And then the left hand comes up, the elbow bends, hand meets the shoulder, sliding across, coming across the arm. Feel the shoulder blade move away from the spine as it draws the upper back up away from the floor. And then reversing. Right side again. And then it's okay if the hips follow and if the legs start to go. So it's kind of like a whole body coming into rotation. So it's a little bit different from things that I've taught in the past. Easy breath. Keep going. Moving at your own pace. And then we'll do one more on each side. Actually, that's a lie. I'm on my left side. So we started on the right, so make sure you finish on the left. So whether that's 2 or 3, just keep it even. And then once you're finished, pausing and resting, you can bring the arms down by your side. Aware of your breath again. And then from here, let's lift the right thigh. And you can either, 2 options, bring your right hand to the inside of the foot. And if that's not possible, you can use a strap so you've got a little bit more space to move. And we're going to draw the right knee towards the floor. And it may or may not come. Maybe the left hip rolls up. You can let the pelvis round here. We're just being super simple, super easy with our movement. And then we're going to roll back to center. And then let your hand come around to the outside of your leg or holding onto the strap too. So now we're going to roll the leg. So the right foot is now coming towards the floor on the left side. And so your hips are going to roll towards the right. And then coming back. And then right knee towards the floor. To the opposite side. Let's do this maybe 2 more times. And then bend the knee and bring the foot down. Move your strap or hold on to your left foot. We're going to draw the left knee towards the floor. Cross towards the floor. If your foot doesn't come all the way to the floor, or if your knee doesn't come all the way to the floor, that's fine. Just go as far as your body's allowing you to move today. Noticing your breath. Let's do One more. Good. Then come back to center and bring the foot to the floor. Take a couple breaths. We're going to lift the right leg again. Loop the strap or hold onto your foot. This time, holding onto the outside of the foot, or so your strap's on the outside of the arm. And we're going to bring the foot towards the floor, kind of closer to your hip. And then we're going to come up, bring the arm to the inside of the leg, and bring the knee towards the floor like we just did. And then the arm comes to the outside of the leg as the foot comes to the floor on the same side. So we're going to alternate between that. Knee to the floor, externally rotating the hip, and then a leg to the outside of the leg, foot coming down. We're getting an internal rotation this time. Alternating. Let's do a couple more. Release your foot down. And when you're ready, other side. So we'll start with the arm on the outside of the leg, bringing the foot to the floor. You can hear how the leg rolls in. And then coming back up, bringing the arm to the inside of the leg so that the knee can bend. And bring the knee towards the floor, letting the hips roll. Foot to the floor. And then knee to the floor. Notice your breath as you do the movement. Is it synced up with the movement? Is it doing something else? There's no right or wrong, just notice what's happening. Moving at your own pace. Do a couple more. Last one. And then release your foot and let the legs come down. And let's rest. Notice what you're feeling. You're sensing in your legs and around your hips, your breath. Has your breath changed? Has the quality or the state of your breath changed since the beginning? And let's explore a little bit of rocking here. Rocking your torso up and down. Maybe singing Row, Row, Row Your Boat silently to yourself to help find the rhythm. And if you're feeling stuck or not quite getting it, just pause for a second and then try it again. Keep rocking. Notice how movement goes through your body. You might become aware of areas of tightness and tension that you weren't aware of before. Or maybe movement goes through your body with really nice ease and effortlessness. Or maybe there's tension in certain parts and openness in others. whatever is showing up for you right now. Knowing that you can stop the rocking at any time, or you can keep going. I'm going to go a little bit longer. And starting to slow down. And then coming into stillness. Notice sensations in the palm of your hands. Sensing your palms and the back of your hands. Feel your thumbs, index fingers, middle fingers, ring fingers, and pinky fingers. Maybe even sensing the fingertips of each finger. And now notice sensation in your jaw, your chin, and your mouth. Feel your tongue. Sensing your nose, ears, eyes, and skull. Feel the whole of your head now, inside and out. Feel your body breathing itself without any effort from you. Aware of how your breath has changed since the beginning of the practice. And if you'd like to rest here a little bit longer, please feel free. So this culminates our final yoga therapy practice for the month. It has been so much fun creating these sessions for you. I would really love to hear what your experience was like. So send me an email, let me know, and I look forward to working with you again in the future. There will be more challenges, or not so much challenges, but programs that you can explore on your own over the course of several weeks. So have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.